Welcome to day one of repainting this cafe. I landed this little project a few weeks ago and I have been waiting for them to be ready for me to come in and start painting. So stay tuned while we transform this space. First task of the day was to deal with this textured wall because it was a mess. It's kind of like they painted textured paint over contact over, I don't know. It was disgusting. So that took a fair bit for me to deal with. And I kind of tried to cut a nice, neat line so that way I didn't have to peel back the entire wall because some sections were stuck properly, others weren't. So I was trying to minimize the amount of textured work I had to do. And boy, did it make a mess. But that's what we were left with. So I decided to get some undercoat out, undercoat all the plaster patches, even the ones I just cut. I wanted to seal in the edges so they wouldn't keep peeling, especially over those dark colors. They really did need a coat of paint just so we're definitely getting coverage over everything. After Smoko and everything had dried off, I decided to deal with these texture patches. I started by filling in the space with my blade first, and then I went and grabbed my wallboard one, which was the whole width of it, laid it all off nicely. Really happy with how they came up. Next, I went and got a mini roller with a textured sleeve on it and blended it in to the existing wall. So happy with how these came up. The next task was to go and fill all the holes. They had some massive sleeper style lights hanging from the ceiling when I first looked at the place. So I needed to go through. Look, I'm just using caulking. It doesn't need to be anything super special because they're going to be hanging some other stuff up there anyway, just not in the exact same spot. Next task was to sand everything. After I'd undercoated things, I'd noticed heaps and heaps of runs in the previous paint job. So I went through with an 80 grit, gave everything a really good sand. Then I decided to try clean off the words. Came evident very quickly they'd been on there for far too long and was not going to go anywhere. So I decided just to give it all a good sand with an 80 grit and be done with it instead of trying to waste my time. Final task for the day was painting the back door frame with some sealer because it was peeling in some but raw in some other parts. So that was it, and that was day one done.